Aren't you sharp as a tack? You some type of lawyer or something? Lawyer or something? Lawyer or something? I wanted to talk about a Jay-Z song, and this is gonna be tough because like it's really hard to talk about Jay-Z on YouTube and play his music. So I'm gonna see how I play around with this one to see how it doesn't get taken down. But let's talk about 99 Problems. The song came out with the Black Album, Jay-Z's quote-unquote retirement album. The album came out before I was born, and Jay-Z's still active, at least feature-wise. But anyways, the song would be the third single on that album. It wouldn't be the biggest song initially, as it would only peak at number 30. But culturally speaking, I think it's fair to say that this is one of Jay-Z's most iconic songs. It's been sampled in over 70 songs, and the production on this track will be handled by none other than Rick Rubin. And honestly, thank God for that, because it's this hard-hitting rap beat that Jay-Z was able to bounce off of well. And the song starts straight off with the hook. If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. I got the rap patrol in this episode. So the hook can be a little bit misleading if you don't know about the song, because when I first heard it, I thought it'd be more like the song I was referring to. Jay-Z's version of 99 Problems is actually based on Ice-T's version of 99 Problems. In Ice-T's version of 99 Problems, Ice-T focuses more on the I have so many girls that girls aren't a problem side of things, but that's not what Jay-Z focuses on. Because Jay-Z's 99 Problems focuses more on I have so many problems that girls are not in the equations. I do not care about them. He stays true to that because in the whole song, he never complains about any girl. In the first verse, he takes shots at the critics, and he calls them stupid by pointing out that he can't be all about the flash considering he came from the hood. And this is where I make a side note so I can attach a pretty cool story to the song, because in 2008, Jay-Z will be the headliner for the Glastonbury Festival. But someone from Oasis took offense to that, saying this isn't the place for hip-hop, basically. And Jay-Z shut him up by covering Oasis' biggest song in Wonderwall, which is, not gonna lie, it's kind of crappy, but hey, that maybe I'm biased. And then transitioning from that to 99 Problems. Now, continuing with the song though. As towards the end of the verse, he starts taking shots at the media, saying he has beef with the radio, and basically stating that he doesn't need them, and saying that magazines only use him for the ad money. And he's like, I guess you guys think I'm dumb or something. And then he wraps up the verse by transitioning to the hook. 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. And again, I think this is really cool because in recent years, Jay-Z has not had radio hits, and he is still as successful as he has ever been. Maybe not in terms of how popular his music is, but in other areas, he is popping. He's a billionaire and did it all without a pen, or so he says. Verse 2 is a story about some racist ass cop. Like, for example, he gets pulled over just because he went 1 mile above the speed limit. But the cool thing about this verse comes towards the end. After the cop tries to search through Jay-Z's cars and Jay-Z says, hey, you can't do that. So he calls for a canine just as an excuse to look through his car. But then he wraps up the verse by saying again, I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. With the double entendre being, of course, what I mentioned earlier, but also the fact that the dog won't be a problem because Jay-Z is innocent. Effectively backing up what he's saying and proving that he does have 99 problems. The third verse is more of him just snapping out at random people, but he is justified in doing so. For example, he goes at the paparazzi, the DA, and he also describes this person that's just kind of annoying. And I love how he does that, by the way. You know the type, loud as a motorbike, who wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight. It's just awesome to see, not gonna lie. Someone just flexing about something that really anybody can do. And that's basically all for 99 Problems by Jay-Z, but I just want to point out the cultural effect that this song has had. I understand that Ice-T was the one to come up with 99 Problems. I'm not saying Jay-Z came up with that, but the fact that he popularized it to the point where it's at right now is crazy. And the Black Album as a whole is a classic, and I am so happy that Jay-Z didn't retire, by the way. But had that been Jay-Z's last album, that would have been the greatest way to go out. A song like What More Can I Say, Change Clothes, 99 Problems itself, Encore, Dirt Off Your Shoulders, and Public Service Announcement, and that's not even going into album cuts, and it's still a great way to go out. So with that being said, shout out to Jay-Z, and shout out to 99 Problems. Oh, and Rick Rubin as well, let me not forget about him. A great story about 99 Problems is that it was all on the spot, you know, because Jay-Z comes up with his lyrics on the spot most of the time, or at least he doesn't write them, and there's a recording of this. He is getting a haircut while making this song.
With, if you're having girl problems, I feel bad for your son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Hit me, bam, right into the first verse.
I got the Rap Patrol, yeah. That's money.
And really, that's what makes Jay-Z the greatest rapper of all time. And with that being said, Jay Dilla, go ahead, roll the outro.